Well, hello everyone, and welcome to our last day of activities of the Atlia-Obscurian Cultural Week. Delighted to see this through, and I'm really excited.
Yes, so am I. So am I. Let's get on with it.
Fantastic. Now we will have a small ceremony as we did on the opening ceremony speech, starting with the national anthem of the Republic of Obscurium.
Excellent.
Apologies, there something happened with the anthem. I will fix it really quick. I I don't know how to fix it really quick because it will. Okay, it's because it's playing on, and I will need to fix it really quick. I knew something will happen.
Technical difficulties. It does always it always happens. What can you do?
Okay. Okay. I will do the one with Atlia, of course. Okay, now the anthem of the United Republic of Obscurium. There's something to be happening here.
I don't think it's working.
No, it's not working. Dear goodness. Uh, well, this is awkward.
Well, if it doesn't work, I can just sing it, I guess.
Okay. Let's do that.
All right, I'll just sing it for you. My voice isn't very good, but here we go. Die Gedanken sind frei, wer kann sie erraten? Sie fliegen vorbei wie nächtliche Schatten. Kein Mensch kann sie wissen, kein Jäger sie schießen, es bleibe dabei. Die Gedanken sind frei, drum will ich auch immer dem Grillen entsagen und will mich auch nimmer mit Grillen mehr plagen. Man kann ja im Herzen stets lachen und scherzen und denken dabei. Die Gedanken sind frei. Unfortunately, I messed up that last part. I haven't sung it in a while.
Oh,
I'm
don't
a bit
worry.
rusty on lyrics, but you get the gist of it.
It was nice. It was nice.
One thing I have to do in the future is learn the English lyrics, which I've actually never done. The original, of course, it's a German song. I had to translate the lyrics myself because there are actually no English lyrics for that song that match the melody. There are English lyrics all over the internet, but they don't match the melody. So I had to translate everything myself and puzzle stuff together, and I never bothered to learn it to memorize it myself.
It's fine. It happens. It happens. Well,
Oh well,
thank you for that very beautiful rendition of the Obscurian anthem.
no problem.
Now we will go with the anthem of the Kingdom of Atlia, which will
I,
be sung by yours truly.
Wonderful.
Okay, here's the lyrics. Salve reino de Atlia, tu pueblo vuelve a cantar. Larga vida a su gente, larga vida a su rey. Ciencia, libertad y fe en Atlia encuentran su hogar. Diversos siendo sus hijos, unidos en hermandad. Diversos siendo sus hijos, unidos en hermandad. Of course, that was the short version because we don't need the longer one. Thank you.
Very nice too. You know, I don't obviously, as a German, I don't know how German sounds to other people, but I imagine that's what I've heard too. It's a very aggressive language, and Spanish sounds much nicer, much more gentle and melodic. And that performance really showed that. Very nice, very nice.
Thank you very much. And actually, I imagine when I went once to Germany to the Frankfurt airport, I remember hearing the announcements in German, and I was like, that doesn't sound German. That I imagine German to be more you know. I know it's something like I don't know. It reminds me a bit of French. I know that you won't like that, but it reminds me a bit of French for some reason.
I guess the announcers they try to speak more calmly. I don't know.
Yes, because there were lots of Fs like Fluffen, Ifen, Gliven, die Fluffen, and
Well, it's a Flughafen, you know, so
oh,
it's
well.
gonna be a lot of F.
All right, all right. Now we can
Railway,
pass.
flight, and aeroplane and airport. They all start with an F. So
I mean,
it's gonna
yes.
be a lot. And Frankfurt too.
Yeah, I could imagine that. Well, now we can pass to our final speeches
Yes.
on this wonderful week that we just had. If you may start.
Gladly, gladly. Well, where do I start? Well, I mean, we've besides the fact that we had some technical problems here and there, this week in the end has still been a great success. For Obscurium, obviously, it's been the first time that we've ever had such a cultural exchange, and I would gladly initiate such a thing again in the future. We all, also other Obscurian citizens, they told me that we learned a lot about the culture of Atlia and had a lot of fun during this exchange. I myself also learned a couple of new things about Atlia too, which is always good. And I did too enjoy it greatly. And I'm very glad that I'm very happy too that the Great Orc Day fell into this week, so we could commemorate together. It was a very lovely very lovely picture you drew for us on that day, which we are very thankful for. And we're also of course looking forward to seeing that Great Orc statue finished, whenever that may be.
Yes, yes.
And oh, and of course, you know, at the beginning I said something. I said I'm especially looking forward to a culinary exchange, and it turned out to be the right sentiment, because in the end the culinary exchange was just so. I mean, the food. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. I ate it. I ate so much of that of the flautas. Very delicious.
I'm
So a lot, just because of that, the cultural exchange was already definitely worth it.
I'm very happy.
Yeah.
No, no, continue, please.
Well, I don't know if there's much else to say, but I'm definitely looking. Oh yeah, and the treaty, of course. And of course, lastly, it was great that we finally got to sign a proper treaty, as I already said yesterday. Because obviously the one before it was very brief. So I think Atlian-Obscurium, the Atlia-Obscurium friendship has been greatly strengthened after this week, and I am positive that we can look ahead to many, many, many decades of further close friendship and cooperation between our two great nations after this wonderful cultural exchange.
I couldn't agree more. I personally very glad that you enjoyed our dishes, and I'm also looking forward to trying an Obscurian dish, the sandwich, which unfortunately I haven't been able to make, but it will be soon. It will be soon, and of course. I will seek the involvement of more Atlian people to help with the creation of the ox statue, which is it will be something great to make both as a testament to the friendship between Atlia and Obscurium and as well to our compromise to our ecological efforts in that matter, as well as our separation of trash and recycling. This week has been really great also for me. I also learned a lot of things of Obscurium, of its history, things that I didn't know or didn't realize in the past, which were really lightning, as the creation of UPROM and the first one-man parade, which was two-man parade, and so much more things. And also, I leave this week with a greater sense of unity and friendship between both our nations, and I'm looking forward to doing it in the future.
Yes, so do I. So do I. And yeah, hopefully we can get more citizens of both our nations directly involved, because obviously during this week it was mostly just us two. I had a little bit of help with the dishes, but not from a citizen. But I mean, because I'm bad at cooking. But yeah, hopefully we can get more citizens of both our nations involved next time we do something like this. But
Indeed.
I'm positive we can indeed do that.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm
we are still young nations. We still have many years ahead of us, and we will definitely have our time.
I couldn't agree more. Hopefully, for the state visit, I could involve some citizens in an activity that we may do in that week. And
Yeah.
of course, uh, any final thoughts on the week?
Any final thoughts on the week? I mean, I think I said everybody everything that needs to be said already. Yeah. Again, it's been a great week. I'd love to do it again.
So,
And I'd love to eat more flutters too.
oh, of course, and if you when you come here, you will taste a wider variety of guisos, or a rough translation will be stews, but I don't know how accurate will that translation be, because it's like a sauce with meat, and it varies a lot. The different guisos
Well,
you can make.
I'll find out for myself.
Indeed, and for me, I'm really happy to be able to make to host another one of these cultural exchanges. Our first one being, of course, with the now defunct Grand Duchy of Nisberia, and to make it finally with one of our oldest and closest friends in the community, which is Obscurium. It was fantastic. It was such a blast, and indeed, I'm looking forward to what the seeds that have been planted with this exchange can bear its fruits in the future. Wonderful fruits. I'm truly secure of that.
Indeed. Indeed.
Well, without further ado, I think we can declare this week finished, and that its memories lay on our hearts for the rest of our lives.
I couldn't have said it better myself. And I would also like to use this opportunity to thank everybody who has been watching these streams live or afterwards. I know there have been people who have been doing this. I would like to thank everybody for the interest in both of our countries. And also, of course, especially thank Luis of Atlia for, again, initiating all of this. And teaching us so much about Atlia.
Thank you, thank you.
And, of course, also thank you in advance for letting me visit Atlia in person.
Oh, don't worry, yes, it's my pleasure. And of course, I want to thank also all our viewers and anyone who is interested in micronationalism and, of course, in our nation, in both of our nations. And I think that's all. I appreciate much your viewership and your attention. I hope you can accompany us in the future with more updates on both of nations and beyond.
Indeed.
With that said, goodbye and have a really nice afternoon.
Good night, my friends. I'll see you soon.
Bye.